Chicago's own Supernatural Occurrence Studies, SOS-Radio.com, live-ish, here in Tonopah, Nevada, at the infamous Clown Hotel. Clown Motel, thank you, Dave Black. We do have an interview secured for the podcast, so we will be conducting an episode here. Right now I'm just getting some preliminary shots of the outside before we take you inside. But I just want to show you this cool yet horrible place if you're afraid of clowns like I am. Also has the Tonopah Cemetery, 1901 to 1911, essentially sharing a parking lot with it. So if clowns aren't bad enough, we have an old abandoned cemetery, which we're going to be investigating later. See if Dave Black and Joe Erie could pick up some vibes, see if I could catch anything on EMF or thermal. Thermal gun, there's Joe Erie. Hey Joe. So just giving you a walk around of the outside.
It looks like Pet Cemetery or like Poltergeist.
It does. I'm gonna walk down here real quick before we go in. We do have an interview, so we have to be conscious of the interviewee's time. But first, Tonopah Cemetery, 1901 to 1911. Buried here are many of Tonopah's pioneer residents, including 14 victims of the Tonopah Belmont mine fire of February 23rd, 1911, as well as the victims of the 1902 Tonopah Plague. Cemetery fenced 1979 by Central Nevada Historical Society. So look at the sign. And we're going to kind of walk through here while there's daylight, being respectful. So we could see that a lot of these headstones are only wood. I did hear a cool story from a local in Alamo that a lot of these tombstones were actually preserved by a prison program in the area. I'm not sure the date, but a prisoner who had artistic ability came out here and refinished many of these old tombstones.
Notice the flowers too, they change them. They keep changing them.
Oh, fresh flowers too, yeah. So here's a look, 1907. George Morrow, I'm not even going to try, I'm sorry, you could see that, but not like we see back home, that's for sure. Very creepy. Got that ancient vibe. Even though it's from the early 1900s, it still feels ancient. Just taking a walk through here. There's Dave Black, Chicago's own Supernatural Occurrence Studies co-founder and clairsensitive. Dave, you picking up?
There's a whole bunch of black cats over there.
Are you picking up any vibes yet?
Not really. Seems like it's very well maintained. Yeah.
Look at this. Wow. Cannot even. I cannot. James Dempsey.
No, but somebody's a nurse, like that Dobrovich. We hear this with Dobrovich.
Yeah, James Dempsey, age 45, died June 16th, 1910. Tuberculosis from Canoa? Let's see if that's a town around here. Big Bill died while saving others, February 13th, 1911. Yeah, there are a lot of mine fire victims and the plague of Tonopah as well, which the plague turned out to be what, Oscar?
Some type of pneumonia. I have to research it again, but it's some sort of like pneumonia hybrid thing.
A hybrid pneumonia
Like a two-part
outbreak. This guy has a like a sheriff's star. Robert Stein, age 60, died of pneumonia. So yeah, from New York. So here's a victim of that outbreak, another one. Someone left a
look like cribs, right?
little rock on there.
Like you look like cribs.
yeah, it's a gate. Look at that. It's just punched out with a metal punch. Tommy Egan. Can't make out what that says. January 3rd, January 1st. Wow. Who was that mentioned Pet Cemetery? Because that is the vibe this has. Thomas Gillum died November 17th, 1906 from blood poisoning. And there's a hole. Maybe it goes right down to where Mr. Gillum is resting. Rest in peace. Nice trailer park backdrop. I would not want to have this as my backyard. I mean, just slabs of wood marking these people's final resting places. Died November 1905 of something trouble. Heart trouble, okay. It's crazy how they put the cause of death on the tombstones here. Something, again, you don't see by us in Chicago. It's a really nice shot with the sun going down. Oscar Spector's taking some photos. I'm going to take some photos as well. Joe Erie, are you feeling anything?
Nothing. That's what I was telling Dave. He doesn't either.
Let's see if the vibe changes once the sun goes down. This is actual marble. Joseph Hawk, 1906. Maybe he was somebody. So that's it. I mean, this is the Tonopah Cemetery. We're going to come back in here after our interview. We do have to get in and get the interview rolling. We don't want to take up too much of her time. From seeing it on TV and doing research, it seemed like the hotel itself was more desolate, in a desolate area, but we're actually right in the middle of downtown Tonopah. Loud music playing across the street. I don't know if it's a bar or that car wash, but
Maybe once that settles
a little
down.
different. Yeah, exactly. So, it's the outside of the Clown Motel and Tonopah Cemetery. I will continue this footage inside to show you what it's all about, the clowns. So, Jason Knight signing out for now. I'm going to take a few pictures for the website, SOS-Radio.com. That would be helpful. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're in the Clown Motel, Tonopah, continuing the video. Marlena, our host, who we're going to be interviewing, allowed us to walk around and video everywhere we want on this first floor. And Joe Erie and Dave Black are going to walk around and try to pinpoint the areas of activity, and then ask Marlena if they are right about the areas that are known to be haunted here in the office area. There's just some look at what has made the Clown Hotel extremely famous and terrifying for some. The decor. So I'm just gonna roll video a bit here. Oh, you remind me of the Poltergeist. You remind me of the original Poltergeist. Oh boy. There's just a look at some of the cool, unique items they have. Marlene, are these items for sale?
No.
Okay.
No, they were all donated from all over the world. There's over 500 of them now.
So over 500, and they've been donated from all over the world. Let's just look at some of them. Those are creepy.
I got 2 spots.
It's,
Oh
is this a
man.
one?
I don't No, I gotta be honest. I think it's a pedometer, to be honest. Is it a pedometer or is that a watch?
Yeah, I guess.
Tonopah Times Bonanza, local newspaper.
Different, I tell you.
I never seen one.
Oh, look at this little guy.
I wouldn't even know how to operate that.
Right, I have less idea.
Cool. I mean, so far here I felt 2 areas.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on, Joe. Let me come up and... This is our host, Marlena. Hello, and thank you again for being here.
Hi.
All right, Joe, what did you find?
All right.
Should we walk around outside and stuff?
I want to do that too, but in here, all the way in the back by the water, and then the water heaters, like it's not like crazy strong, like I mean, but plus two, like maybe like at night or it's things change, but towards like the water heaters I felt a little something, and the bathroom.
Was he right?
I'm getting stuff over in the kitchen area.
Yeah, the kitchen
bathroom,
area, but the bathroom
and
was like really.
in the office, right? I don't know if you walked in the office.
I didn't really get anything in the
something in the
office.
office there.
So, 2 words. Pinpoint him in 2 words. One,
That area.
which is...
It's like a washing machine area where they have water heaters back
laundry
there.
room.
Okay, laundry room,
Laundry
and then...
room, bathroom. But the whole area, but it's more towards like the bathroom. I didn't feel it when I started walking
is
in,
he
but it's-
correct? Are those the areas of activity?
There is a specific area that even psychics have actually received the environment from it. That didn't even come out right. But anyway, it's an intelligent trickster.
Ah,
Just giving you a heads up. Be
okay,
prepared.
okay. And so is it bathroom area and laundry area?
Actually, is it okay I show you this now?
Yeah, please.
All right.
Here we
'cause
go.
Yeah, the weird
You
thing
ready?
is,
Let me get in front.
It is the bathroom area,
So it is the bathroom area.
and this area right here, for some odd reason, this right
So
in here.
this is the area that...
We've got intelligent tricksters in this area and
I think.
on.
Yeah, but I
But
always
I
get
think
this
it
more
might
here.
be the
Yeah.
water heaters themselves that may be putting off electromagnetic field, maybe.
Okay. Let me take a walk back there. So he was
Yeah.
pretty
It's
pretty
like,
spot
look
on.
at my arms
Yeah,
right
you
now.
were
Look
spot
at
on.
my arms. So I'm still like, see that? Jay,
Let me
You'll
see.
be surprised.
It's,
You will get an response.
it's definitely
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
It's coming right now. See,
Oh, yeah.
it's starting to come. But initially when I came in, I was drawn like more to that area. I mean, it moves, but
Yeah, it does.
that area and the bathroom for some reason when I went in, it was like, oh, this looks like a jolt.
It's a slap in your face
Yeah.
kind of thing,
Yeah,
and
the
there
bathroom,
is something back
bathroom
in
just
the area.
outside there.
Mm-hmm.
Now where's...
Like doors moved
Alright,
and,
totally.
something
So this is the bathroom they're talking about here. And this is what they're talking about. Has anybody died back here? Anything tragic happen in this area?
We don't know. See, this was built on tailings, and the tailings, well, that's they're kind of a dump of all their things after working the ground. But it was also a fairground, a carnival ground,
Oh,
and
wow.
all that, and they've received 20-second bites of sound of carnival here.
Really?
For some odd reason. It's really weird. And you will see apparition, you will see light.
Well, like the
Anomalies,
orbs.
like...
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Well,
Well, I
somehow
can't
I
wait
was
to get
thinking-
this officially on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's, but for okay, so all the stuff that was taken out of the mines, they dumped it here, and that's kind of underneath.
Yeah, this is all under the
Uh,
tailings are all. You'll see a big kind of example of them.
But that's all. Did a lot of people die in some of those mines?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
the transferred
Yeah, that-
energy.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't see right now because of the sun. But that big pile back there that looks like a plateau, that's a tailings pile.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
Chinese buried underneath there. I was
Chinese are
told,
buried under there?
Indicated, yes.
Oh, wow.
There's
Yeah, so
also
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of unmarked graves, and
Mhm.
there's a huge possibility there may be some here, but we can't prove it.
Yeah.
Wow. So something from there trailing over into here.
Yeah.
Overflow.
But
Well,
wow.
it absorbs
yeah,
energy.
Huge
and,
possibility.
You know.
So I'm not sure about it. I've had several, psychic people that are very sensitive. Apparently you guys are. You must be.
Yes. These two.
And you will feel, and there's an intelligent haunt that will turn your flashlights off and on and work with your equipment in this corner in this area here.
Wow.
And my skin does its thing every time.
Are you getting freaked? Is you getting the feel now?
I feel it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, a lot of times, you know,
This is so
at
cool.
night it tends to come out more, but when you feel it in the day, it's strong.
Yeah, it is very strong here, actually.
Oscar Spector.
It causes upsets, and see, it's doing weirdness right now.
Yeah, I was getting
Yeah,
goosebumps.
I'm moving my little behind out of here.
Marlena's moving. All right. So I'm gonna back up.
I always
And-
get that sensation there.
Wow, he doesn't look maniacal. Oscar, where? I guess let me get a couple more minutes.
Now, I'm going to indicate with this clown. So you ready on this one?
Oh yeah. Jay.
Yeah. Do
This
I?
here creepy over there, his hand is moved for 5 different people.
The big
It's
clown.
actually gotten a voice off of it that's female, believe it or not.
So
Female.
a female voice coming off of this big guy,
Yeah.
and the hand moves.
And for some odd reason, next to the glass figurines over there, there's a very old-looking, funny-looking figurine that comes from New Orleans. And I was told that has a hoodoo thingy on it.
Now, which one would that be? Would that be?
It is you'll notice it. Believe me, it's by the glass. You're going to move to your right.
Not
Past
this
the
one.
glass, no, to the right further. That's that one.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
So this one's from
You
New
want to
Orleans.
pick it up and all that, you'll see that it's handmade.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looks handmade.
So that's from New Orleans, and they're saying there's a voodoo curse on it.
So be careful.
Yeah,
It
Joe.
doesn't always.
Let me get her face.
It does peg meters sometimes, but not always.
Yeah, I could break out my equipment for detecting after the interview.
Willie, over there, the sad clown, and you can read his note and all that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Peg meters too.
So he's pegged meters as well. Of course, she's talking about EMF. Now there is a letter next to. You said Willie.
Yeah, that's his name, Willie. That's what they named him.
So let me get my. So it says, "Dear Clown Motel, you are Willie the Clown's last chance to find a home. He promises to be well behaved and would very much appreciate it if you could find it in your heart to give him a new home, because the alternatives are not nearly as appealing for him. Thanks, Eddie. If you could let me know either way, that would be great. Thanks." Wow.
And we did, yeah.
And you gave him a home.
Strange, huh?
That is. I was wondering what that note was. Cool. I didn't want to pick it up without asking.
You're welcome.
It's just fantastic. It is, and this is the hand that is
There's
said to
some new
move.
clowns that came in just last week, and we might have to test them to see if there's anything off of them. And,
Great.
And I put mainly most of them down at the bottom shelf there.
So new ones came in over here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh man.
I'd like to find out if there's anything on them.
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Do people just drop it off? You guys okay.
And
I
they
should have
send
brought some
them.
clowns.
Yeah, you have some cool
I
stuff
gotta
at
think
home.
of So much. Yeah.
We could always send it.
Yeah, we could. That's what we'll do.
Look at this guy. He's got crosses in his eyes. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's creepy. Dave, what do you think?
It's all very creepy.
The picture of the lady up here, who is that?
I'm sorry? Oh, that's his wife, actually, the owner's wife, Bob Picchetti's
Bob.
wife, Debbie. That's her name.
Did you know, was her name Michelle, who owned the pharmacy in town? I have her name in my backpack. She said to say hi. I'll give you her name. I might have it wrong, but I have it in my notes. We bumped into her today at our hotel in
Awesome.
Alamo. So she's like, well, if you're going up there, make sure and tell Bob and whoever else is there that I said hello. But I'll get you her name. It's in my notes. So, all right, I'm gonna kill video for now.
Yeah,
And
that's Bob
Oscar,
Pachetti
let's
and
set
his
up.
mother. He just turned 79.